Hello, everybody. This is Miss Gail from Georgia Peach Nut Gardening. I want to give you a glimpse of what I've been doing. Um, Letting you know how you can do small, even smaller gardening. Excuse me. These are beets, and you can see the container that I have them in. And I use a seed tape, and I'll show you on another video how I use the seed tape. So these are beets right here. These are radishes, and they came up pretty quick. So yes, you can still plant things now, grow things now, and you don't have to have anything big. These are very small containers. You have some food right here. You don't have to have a big yard and all the land. You just have to have just enough space for some soil. It can be in a cup. It can be in a bowl, long as it has drainage. It has to have drainage. So I just put the soil in the containers here. And I did, of course, the vegetable and tomato fertilizer mixed with some bone meal. It needs bone meal. Root crops do need bone meal. Stirred it up and planted my seeds and watered it in. And as you can see, I covered with the row covers to keep the bugs off. Also to keep the deers away. These deers are eating everything. Their palate has changed. They didn't used to eat everything out here, but I think we have some different kind of deers. They're from some other region, and they're eating stuff that our deers don't eat. So I have to cover everything up. But if you have to cover something up, cover it up. That's all right. And for those of you who are looking for something big, because you see other people with something big, let me show you something. Did this yesterday. This is a raised garden. Guess what? It's sitting on some Lowe's buckets. And I put a piece of plywood down right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Sitting on some wood. And these are beets as well. Everything over here is going to be beets. But it's sitting on some plywood. To me, that's a raised garden. You don't have to bend all the way over. If you don't have enough space, just use a pot. One pot, or use just a pot. I have beets in here. There are beet seeds in there. And beet seeds over here. So this is my beet garden. I'm getting ready to do some carrots in these containers. Is what some trees came in. I'm going to take these buckets and turn them into containers for my carrots. And I'm going to put carrots, of course, in other places throughout the garden. But what my point is, look, this is a bucket. It already has the hose in it. You just put some soil in there. Plant your seeds. I'm doing carrots, so I'll use this tomato and vegetable fertilizer along with some bone meal. Stir it up, and bada bing, bada boom. There you have it. Don't make it difficult. This is a makeshift raised garden. You don't have to have what you see other people using. The excuse me, the designed beds that you go and buy, or have to make something using tools and drills. You don't need all that. As far as I'm concerned, look at here, 30-gallon grow bag. It has the I'm trying to remember what's in there anyway. It's one of my berry bushes, and that's a raised garden. That right there, this right here is a raised garden. If you put them together, it's a raised bed. Keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Don't get all upset and think you got to wait till you have a whole lot of money. You don't. Like I said, you get a bucket. And that bucket's sitting on top of a bucket. So I don't have to bend over. I'm almost 70 years old. I don't have to bend over. I just reach right here. And I can put several carrots in here. I'll bring you back so you can see. Now I'm going to eventually put this fig tree in a larger container, but in the meantime, it's in that container. That's not the one it came with, but I up-potted it into that one, and then I up-potted it into another one. But I still have food. Look at it. Y'all see the fig? Let's see if y'all can see it. Yeah, there it is. I've been eating off this tree. So these are my blueberry bushes in containers. You don't have to have a container as big as these. This is like an 18-inch The blue ones are. The black ones are 25 and 30. I mean, yeah, 18-inch, but the black ones are 25 and 30 gallon. This jujube tree is bumping into my peach tree. It's in a 50 gallon because I hadn't planned to move it. So it has plenty of room to grow. These are 30 gallons. You don't have to have one this big. You can have something smaller. Several days ago, I told you I was helping a friend. Excuse me, everybody. And I just kind of threw some row covers down. I ordered some hoops. And now they're hooped up. And the greens and the cabbages are looking great. Now I am going to come and add some more. But what I want you to know is you can still grow and not be bothered with the varmints and insects. Put down a row cover. I don't know if that's showing up, but I can see the cabbages under here. There's a big one right there. And I'm going to replenish his cabbages because he did lose some to the deer. We put on some Billy's bone sauce. We had to erect things like this piece of wood, and you paint the bone sauce on the tree or wood or whatever you have to keep the deers away. And the way I know they're not coming in here eating is because if they had been, this little baby right here